Students from George Marshall, Sidwell Friends, and West Springfield meet today on It's Academic. Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic, now in its 60th season and brought to you as it has been for 50 years by Giant Food. Awesome, Giant. It is time to meet the teams, and we begin with George Marshall High School from Falls Church, Virginia. Will, tell us about yourself.
I'm Will Tedesco. I'm a junior at Marshall High School, and today I'd like to thank our coach, Ms. Campbell, and our two administrators who are with us, Principal Litz and Mr. Schwarm.
Hello, Aiden.
Hi, I'm Aiden. I'm a junior at Marshall High School, and I'd like to thank our families for supporting us.
And hello, Nolan.
Hi, I'm Nolan. I'm a junior at Marshall High School, and I'd like to thank our alternate, Zach, who unfortunately was unable to attend today.
All right, it is time to begin the first round. 20 points for a correct answer, nothing off for wrong answers. George Marshall, here's your first question. Electronic kelp. You won't need electronics if you can find hidden in this phrase the name of what metallic element whose atomic number is 28?
Nickel.
You're right. Which of these two words can be synonyms? Answer?
Infallible and shy.
No, shy and diffident. Rio isn't just a city in Brazil. It also appears at the end of the name of which of our Great Lakes?
Ontario.
Correct. Tin, oxygen, tungsten. By combining the chemical symbols for these three elements, you can spell what form of precipitation?
Snow.
Yeah, it's snow. In a state worthy of a name, there is no liberty. This harsh sentiment was voiced by what man who led the Bolshevik Revolution and became the first head of the Soviet Union? Answer?
Lenin.
Yes, it was Lenin. Very good, George Marshall, 180 points. Time to meet the team from Sidwell Friends here in Washington, D.C. Hello, Layla. What's going on with you?
Hi, my name is Layla Dawi. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Sidwell Friends, and I'd like to thank our coach, Ms. Permond, who's always there to support us.
Max, hi.
Hi, my name is Max Gueron. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Sidwell Friends School, and I'd like to give a shout out to the other members of our It's Academic Club at school.
And Bennett, tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Bennett Cullison, and I'm a 16-year-old junior at Sidwell Friends. I would like to thank our wonderful host, Hillary.
Well, thank you so much, Bennett. Thank you for being here. You ready, Sidwell? Here's the first question. Sale advice. You won't need advice if you can find hidden here the name of what metallic element whose chemical symbol is Pb.
Confer lead.
Lead, yeah.
Yeah, final answer, lead.
It is lead. Which two of these words are synonyms?
Confer incessant and ceaseless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our final answer.
That's it. Add some letters here, and you can change this Ren into what Englishmen often refer to as of Arabia.
Confer
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence.
Yes, Lawrence of Arabia is correct. Osmium, carbon, argon. Combine the chemical symbols for these three elements, and you'll name what prestigious movie award given out each year.
Confer Oscar.
Oscar, yeah.
Yep, final answer, Oscar.
That's right. I am one of the people who love the why of things. This comment comes from what 18th century Russian empress called the Great.
Confer
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine.
Yeah, it's Catherine. Nice job, Sidwell Friends. 200 points. Time to meet the team from West Springfield High School from Springfield, Virginia. Caleb, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm a senior, and I would like to thank our alternates, LA and Ronaldo.
Genevieve, hello.
Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I'm a senior at West Springfield, and I'd like to thank our friends and family for supporting us.
Yashka, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Yashka. I'm a senior at West Springfield High School, and I'd like to thank our amazing coach, Ms. Shimp.
Okay, lady, gentlemen, you're up, West Springfield. Here's the first question. Forget punctuation and find in this phrase the dark-colored halogen with atomic number 53.
Conferring.
Conferring iodine.
Yes.
That's right, I think.
Yes, it's iodine. Which two of these words are synonyms?
Conferring. I think it would be silly and inane.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I think so.
That's it, silly and inane. An enslaved lad in ancient Rome might grow up to become what sort of fighter who entertained audiences in the Colosseum?
Conferring gladiator.
That
Yes.
sounds right.
Gladiator it is. Lithium, vanadium, erbium. If you combine the chemical symbols for these elements, you'll spell the name of what hepatic organ of the body?
Conferring liver.
Yeah.
It's liver, yeah. Orbiting Earth in the spaceship, I saw how beautiful our planet is. These words were written in Russian by what cosmonaut, the first man to go into outer space?
Caleb, say that again.
Conferring.
Yes, I can.
Yuri Gagarin.
Yeah, it's Yuri Gagarin. Nice job, West Springfield High School. 200 points. Hey, time for the picture perfect round. In this round, as you undoubtedly know, questions are worth 20 points up or down, and there's a 10-point deduction if you don't answer a question. So we're off. George Marshall, your first question. The brush-footed butterfly can be found brushing along the lower slopes of what highest South American mountain range?
The Andes.
Yes. What is the least common denominator for these two fractions? Answer?
28.
Yeah, it's 28. Good. For centuries, these mountain gorges were a caravan route in what North African country where Rabat is capital? Answer? In 3, 2, 1, Morocco. Good, George Marshall, 210 points. Sidwell Friends, you're up for the picture perfect round. Here we go. According to legend, Sir Francis Drake insisted on finishing a game of bowling before leaving to defeat what fleet in a great 1588 naval battle?
Confer.
Spanish Armada.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spanish Armada.
It is the Spanish Armada. Nice. Solve for x.
Confer. Okay, so 27 is 3 to the third, so that's 3 to the 6. So it'd be 3 squared. I think x would be 1. Do you guys agree?
We'll go with it.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, 1.
Yes, you're right. The flat region around New Mexico's Pecos River was a change of scene for its 19th century settlers who came from what European country where Bern is the capital?
Confer.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Switzerland.
Yes, indeed. It's Switzerland. Nice job, Sidwell Friends. 260 points. West Springfield, your time to play picture perfect. Photographed making a speech in 1906. This is what African-American educator who founded the Tuskegee Institute?
Conferring Booker T. Washington.
Conferring Booker T. Washington.
That sounds right.
That is right. If y has a value of 2, what is the value of x in this equation?
Conferring 4.
I think so.
4 is right. This is the flag of what Asian nation whose capital is Dhaka?
Conferring Bangladesh. Yep.
Yes, it's Bangladesh. Nicely done, West Springfield. 260 points. Time to meet the coach and principal from George Marshall.
Today we have our coach, Miss Campbell, and our principal, Mr. Litz.
Wonderful. Ms. Campbell, tell us about your team.
Our team works so very well together and are very encouraging with one another as they practice to prepare for today.
Beautiful. Mr. Litz, you must be proud of these guys.
I'm extremely proud of all 3 of these young men for representing our school so very, very well.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're just happy you're here. Now we get to begin the packet round. Gentlemen, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer, and if you get all of the questions correct, there's a 25-point bonus. Here's your first question. In the 1850s, the U.S. Army spent thousands of dollars on a plan to mount howitzers on what desert animals? That can be Bactrian or dromedary. Answer? In 3.
Camels.
Yeah, camels, that's it. Guadalcanal is the best known island of what Pacific group named for a wise biblical king? Answer? In 3, 2, 1, the Solomon Islands. Here's your science question. Black, white, blue. When all the colors of the visible spectrum are mixed, the light will be which of these?
Confer black.
No, isn't it white if they're all white?
No, I think it's black.
Okay.
Answer, Captain?
Black.
No, it's white. Among Martin Luther King's most eloquent writings was his 1963 letter written from a jail in what largest Alabama city?
Montgomery.
No, Birmingham. Middlemarch is found in a novel by George Eliot, but Middle Earth provides the locale for Lord of the Rings by what other author?
Tolkien.
Yeah. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression.
30.
Yes. In 1775, London theater goers were won over by a play written by what British general who 2 years later would surrender to the Continental Army at Saratoga? Answer? In 3.
How?
Pardon me?
How?
No, it was John Burgoyne, but good try. George Marshall High School, you have got 270 points. Time to meet the coach from Sidwell Friends, Layla, who's with you.
Miss Permond, our amazing coach, has come here today. She's also a history teacher at Sidwell.
Wonderful to have you, Miss Pramond. Tell us about these students and how they inspire you.
They inspire me with their intelligence and their sense of humor and their enthusiasm, their love for this game. So I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, they're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. And now, Sidwell Friends, you get to play the packet round. First question. In 1429, the French army had a series of remarkable victories when it was commanded by what young peasant girl later burned at the stake?
Confer. Joan of Arc?
Joan of Arc, yeah.
Joan of Arc.
Yes, it's Joan of Arc. Although California is the country's leading grower of produce, about a quarter of California is what sort of arid land area like the Mojave?
Confer.
Desert.
Desert?
Yeah.
Desert.
Yeah, it's dry. It's a desert. Here's your science question. Half-life, half-count, half-force. Which of these terms refers to the time in which the strength of a radioactive source decays to half its original value?
Confer. Half-life?
Half-life.
Yeah.
Half-life.
Half-life is right. Not many people today have read Savrola, a novel by what man better known as England's World War II Prime Minister?
Confer.
Churchill.
Churchill? Churchill.
It is Churchill. After inviting Odysseus's crew to pig out at a great feast, what sorceress in the Odyssey then turned them all to swine?
Confer.
It's either Circe or Calypso. I think it's Circe.
Yeah.
Circe?
Yeah, it's Circe. Math question. Solve this pair of equations for y.
So 6y is equal to 18, so y is equal to 3.
That's it. You're right. The office of the president is not such a difficult one to fill, said what admiral who failed to win the White House but did triumph at the Battle of Manila Bay in 1898?
Confer.
Maybe Dewey. I don't know.
Okay.
Answer?
Dewey.
Yeah, it's Dewey. Nicely done. Sidwell Friends, you get a 25-point bonus with a total score of 425 points. And now we get to meet the coach from West Springfield High School, Caleb, who came along with you today.
Here's our coach, Miss Shimp. She taught all three of us AP World in 10th grade.
Hello, Miss Shimp. Really nice to have you here. Tell us about your team.
They are a fabulous group of seniors who not only have I coached, but I also taught all three of them in the 10th grade.
Thank you so much for being with us. And now, West Springfield, the packet round. First question. You'd consult the McManus Young Collection at the Library of Congress for books on what subject taught at Hogwarts to students like Harry Potter?
Conferring magic?
Magic
maybe.
works, definitely. Sorcery, wizardry, all of them are correct. Civil War photographer Matthew Brady had been taught to use a camera by what man, better known as the inventor of the telegraph and its code?
Conferring Samuel Morse.
I think so.
Yeah, it's Samuel Morse. Nice. Here's the science question. Event horizon, stellar line, galactic edge. Which of these terms refers to the spatial boundary around a black hole?
Conferring event horizon.
Event horizon is right. Explorer Bartholomew Diaz gave the name Cabo Tormentoso, meaning Cape of Storms, to the South African Cape that now has what more optimistic two-word name?
Conferring good hope.
Correct.
It is Good Hope. A model of integrity for lawyers is the way one literary critic described Atticus Finch, the hero of what Harper Lee novel?
Conferring To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes.
Yep.
It is To Kill a Mockingbird. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression when both x and y equal 3.
Conferring 6?
Yep. 6 is right, I think.
It's 6. Nice. In 1988, a history buff paid over $10,000 for a lock of hair from what English admiral who had won the 1805 Battle of Trafalgar?
Conferring Nelson.
Go for it.
Yeah, Horatio Nelson. Well done, West Springfield. You got a 25-point bonus, 425 points. We've reached the grab bag round. George Marshall goes first in this round, guys. Questions are worth 20 points up or down, 20 points if you don't answer, and 30 points up or down for the visual questions. Shall we begin? The island country of Sri Lanka is the world's leading exporter of what beverage once dumped in Boston Harbor?
Tea.
Yeah. Choice. Which of the following refers to a non-ideal gas? Charles's law, van der Waals law, or Boyle's law?
Confer Boyle's law.
Answer? Is that it?
Boyle's law.
Pardon me?
Boyle's law.
No, it's van der Waals law. In an unsuccessful effort to become immortal, China's first emperor, Shi Huangdi, drank special potions containing what element whose symbol is Hg? Hg.
Confer gold.
Answer? Is that your answer? Gold? No, I'm sorry, it's mercury. It probably didn't do much for his health. On your screens for 30 points. I guess I blew it at Munich. Might have been a text from what British Prime Minister who gave in to Hitler when he signed the 1938 Munich Pact?
Chamberlain.
Yeah, it's Chamberlain. Nice, George Marshall, 280 points. Time for the grab bag round, Sidwell Friends. First question. One of the earliest American flags carried the words, "Don't tread on me," and a picture of what reptile?
Confer snake.
Snake, yeah.
The snake.
Yes, it is. Choice. A one-celled amoeba, after engulfing its prey, digests it in what structure? A vacuole, spicule, or blastula?
Confer. I think it will be a spicula. I mean, it could be a vacuole too.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
one?
not sure.
Vacuole.
Yeah, good one. It's vacuole. The U.S. flag flies day and night over the Marine Corps Memorial, a statue of the flag being raised after the World War II battle on what Pacific island with a two-word name?
Confer.
Iwo
Iwo Jima.
It is Iwo Jima. On your screens for 30 points. A child miseducated is a child lost. This quotation is from a speech by what 35th president elected in 1960?
Confer. Kennedy. Kennedy.
Right.
Yes, it is Kennedy. West Springfield, your chance to play the grab bag round. According to Greek mythology, the first woman on earth wasn't Eve, but what curious lady who opened a box and let all the troubles of the world escape?
Conferring Pandora.
Conferring.
Yeah, it's Pandora. Choice. Water poured on a waxed surface does not spread out, but tends to form beads because of what force? Cohesion, adhesion, or diffusion?
Caleb?
Cohesion, I think.
Cohesion? That's right. The Robots of Dawn is just one of the works by what prolific author who wrote scholarly science books as well as science fiction?
Conferring Wells?
I don't think it's Wells. Would it be? Do any of the rest of you know?
Need an answer?
Asimov? I don't know.
Answer? Is that it? It's Asimov. Isaac Asimov, nice. On your screens for 30 points. Diplomacy without armaments is like music without instruments. This sentiment was expressed by what 18th century Prussian king, that's Prussian with a P, not Russian, called the Great?
Conferring Frederick?
Yes.
Yes, it is Frederick. Amazing job, West Springfield. You have a perfect score of 515 points. Welcome back, everybody. Normally, we would give you the scores, but we have a tie. Sidwell Friends and West Springfield each have a perfect score of 515 points. Amazing, guys. So now we've got to do a tiebreaker. We will ask a question. There will be 4 possible answers. Caleb and Layla will hold up a card with the number of their answer. Whoever gets it wins. Here we go. Caleb, Layla, your first question. Taipei, Typhoon, Billy Budd, Omu. Herman Melville, author of Moby Dick, wrote all of these books except which one? Your answers, if you can hold them up. Caleb's got number 2. Layla's got number 3. Number 2 is right. Typhoon. West Springfield, you take the game. Well, that was an amazing game. You already know West Springfield won after a tie with Sidwell Friends, each of whom had perfect scores. I want to thank all of the teams today. George Marshall, awesome. Sidwell, West Springfield, thanks so much for a great game. Make sure you stick around for next week when we have Mount Vernon, St. Anselm's Abbey, and Wheaton. I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you spent part of your Saturday with us. See you next time. Bye, everybody.